The lost Audrey Hepburn interview that changes everything. Audrey Hepburn, an icon of classic Hollywood cinema, was born Audrey Kathleen Rustin on May 4, 1929, in Ixelles, a district of Brussels, Belgium. Hepburn's early life was marked by both privilege and hardship. Her father, a British banker, and her Dutch mother, a baroness, afforded her a comfortable, cosmopolitan upbringing. However, her childhood was abruptly altered by the onset of World War II. Living in Nazi-occupied Holland, she endured the hardships of war, including malnutrition and witnessing the atrocities of the time, which left a profound and lasting impact on her outlook and values. After the war, Hepburn pursued her passion for ballet in Amsterdam and London, training with some of the most prestigious teachers. However, her dreams of becoming a prima ballerina were curtailed due to her height and the physical toll the war had taken on her health. Despite this, her grace and talent were undeniable, leading her to explore other avenues in the performing arts. In the early 1950s, Hepburn transitioned from ballet to acting, first in the theater and then in film. She caught the eye of the world in her breakout role in Roman Holiday, 1953, where she starred opposite Gregory Peck. Her portrayal of Princess Anne, a sheltered royal who experiences life incognito in Rome, earned her an Academy Award for Best Actress. This role launched her into stardom, and Hepburn quickly became known for her natural elegance, magnetic screen presence, and distinctive charm. Over the next 2 decades, she starred in a series of iconic films, including Sabrina, 1954, Breakfast at Tiffany's, 1961, My Fair Lady, 1964, and Funny Face, 1957, cementing her status as one of the most beloved actresses in cinema history. Hepburn's beauty, often described as ethereal, was complemented by her fashion sense, which became as iconic as her acting. Her collaboration with French designer Hubert de Givenchy began in Sabrina and continued for the rest of her life. Givenchy dressed Hepburn both on and off screen, and their relationship helped solidify her image as a global fashion icon. The little black dress she wore in Breakfast at Tiffany's became a timeless symbol of sophistication and remains one of the most famous outfits in fashion history. Beyond her film career, Hepburn was known for her humanitarian work, particularly in her later years. Deeply affected by her experiences during World War II, she became a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador in 1988, dedicating her life to helping children in impoverished countries. Hepburn traveled extensively to some of the world's most disadvantaged regions, raising awareness about issues like malnutrition, lack of clean water, and access to education. She visited countries such as Ethiopia, Sudan, Bangladesh, and Vietnam, where she witnessed firsthand the struggles of children and families in crisis. Hepburn's compassion, humility, and determination to make a difference earned her widespread admiration. In recognition of her humanitarian efforts, she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1992, one of the highest civilian honors in the United States. Despite her global fame, Hepburn was known for her humility and down-to-earth personality. She largely eschewed the glamour of Hollywood, preferring a quieter life focused on family and charity work. Married twice, first to actor Mel Ferrer and later to Italian psychiatrist Andrea Dotti, Hepburn had 2 sons, Sean and Luca, both of whom she adored. Though her personal life was sometimes marked by heartache, including her divorces and several miscarriages, Hepburn remained steadfast in her devotion to her children and her humanitarian work. The lost Audrey Hepburn interview that changes everything. Audrey Hepburn, the iconic actress and humanitarian, captivated the world with her beauty, grace, and talent. However, a recently unearthed interview reveals new dimensions to the beloved star, offering insights into her life that may alter the way we understand her legacy. This lost interview provides rare glimpses into Hepburn's personal struggles, motivations, and deeply held beliefs, all of which shaped her journey both on and off the silver screen. For decades, fans and historians believed that the major public details of Hepburn's life had already been uncovered through numerous biographies, documentaries, and retrospectives. Her reputation as a fashion icon, beloved for her roles in films like Breakfast at Tiffany's and Roman Holiday, seemed cemented. But the discovery of this long-forgotten interview in a private collection of tapes has sparked a renewed interest in Hepburn's life story. The interview, conducted by a journalist during the height of her career, was never aired or published, and its content was considered lost for years. Its sudden resurfacing allows us to hear Hepburn in her own words, reflecting on topics that were rarely, if ever, discussed in public. While Audrey Hepburn's public persona was one of poise and elegance, the lost interview reveals the emotional toll that fame took on her. In her own voice, she discusses the weight of expectation and the pressure to always appear flawless. Hepburn opens up about the loneliness she often felt in Hollywood, the deep insecurities that plagued her, and the struggle to maintain her private identity amidst global stardom. Hepburn's admission that she sometimes felt like an imposter, despite her immense success, resonates with a sense of vulnerability that contrasts starkly with her poised image. These raw, candid moments showcase a more complex Audrey Hepburn, a woman who was not just a star but someone who grappled with the very human experiences of self-doubt and isolation. Audrey Hepburn's humanitarian efforts, particularly with UNICEF, are well known, but this interview reveals how profoundly personal these endeavors were to her. Hepburn talks passionately about her childhood experiences during World War II, where she witnessed the horrors of famine and violence firsthand in Nazi-occupied Europe. These early experiences shaped her lifelong commitment to helping others. In the lost interview, Hepburn emphasizes how these memories haunted her, driving her to use her fame to make a difference in the lives of children suffering from poverty and hunger. She reflects on the inner conflict she faced, balancing her film career with a deep desire to focus entirely on humanitarian work. For Hepburn, acting was a way to fund her philanthropic projects, and she expresses regret that her efforts in Hollywood often overshadowed the causes that were closest to her heart. One of the most surprising aspects of the interview is Hepburn's discussion of her spiritual and philosophical beliefs, which had rarely been publicized during her lifetime. Hepburn delves into her thoughts on love, compassion, and the meaning of life, revealing a woman who was deeply introspective and contemplative. She discusses how her personal philosophy of kindness and empathy guided her interactions with others, both in the entertainment industry and in her humanitarian work. Her reflections on the transient nature of beauty and fame show a deep wisdom beyond her years, and the interview provides a glimpse of Hepburn's profound inner life, one that was often hidden behind the glamorous image Hollywood portrayed. This lost interview has the potential to shift Audrey Hepburn's legacy in unexpected ways. While she has long been celebrated as a style icon and a symbol of elegance, this newly revealed conversation presents a more multi-dimensional view of her as a complex, vulnerable, and deeply thoughtful person. Hepburn's candid revelations about her insecurities, her dedication to helping others, and her spiritual beliefs add layers of depth to the understanding of her character. For her fans and admirers, this interview offers an opportunity to appreciate Hepburn not just for her beauty and grace, but for her resilience, compassion, and wisdom. In a world that often reduces celebrities to one-dimensional caricatures, this lost interview allows Audrey Hepburn's humanity to shine through. It offers a reminder that even the most beloved icons carry untold stories within them, stories that can change the way we see them forever. Audrey Hepburn passed away on January 20, 1993, at the age of 63, after a battle with a rare form of abdominal cancer. Her death marked the end of an era, but her legacy endures. She is remembered not only for her contributions to film and fashion but also for her remarkable compassion and dedication to improving the lives of others. Her poise, grace, and timeless elegance continue to inspire generations of actors, designers, and humanitarians. In tribute to Hepburn, numerous organizations and individuals have honored her legacy. The Audrey Hepburn Children's Fund was established by her sons to continue her mission of helping children in need. Additionally, her timeless roles in classic films are still celebrated worldwide, and her image remains a symbol of style and grace. Hepburn's influence can be seen in contemporary culture, as many actresses and fashion icons cite her as a major source of inspiration. To this day, she is regarded as one of the greatest actresses of all time, a paragon of beauty, talent, and altruism.